We've got three great features here. You can see them by clicking the Add Delivery Network button, and what shows is the Add Display. There's three versions now. This first one is actually Show Ads in Sequence, and that's been there ever since we've had our service running. So now you'll actually have a choice. But there's two new ones. There's PopLogic and there's A/B split testing. I'm going to demonstrate the A/B split testing first, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. When using A/B split testing, it works with all active ads in your campaign. As you can see, there's three here. I've pasted the launch code on this web page already, so I'm just going to go ahead and refresh this. So first we'll see red, then we'll see blue, then we'll see green. So that's our sequence, red, blue, green. And as you can see, if I go to a new web browser and I go ahead and look at it in a different page, you'll see that that red, green, blue continues with the next version. So the last version saw on the previous page was blue, so the next one we'll see here is green. A/B split testing shows ads evenly across all visitors across all browsers. Click Add Delivery and then PopLogic to see the next feature. PopLogic allows us to put something in the URL, a word or phrase, and if it's there, we'll show a pop-up accordingly. This feature is great when you want to show one ad for one page and a different ad for another page. Basically, you just put the phrase in the URL and you can pick the pops accordingly. Let's take a look. To add PopLogic for each ad, click the circle icon, and then that will open up the editor to add your individual values. There are three choices. First, you can do contains, not contains, or custom content. We're going to start with contains. And what we'll do is if the URL contains blue, let's show this pop. So we'll go back to the demo page, and you can see now I'm going to type blue in the URL. And if it's found, this pop-up will show, as you can see. But what happens if I don't have blue? In this case, we'll just type BLU, and now you can see that the pop doesn't show. Finishing off the letter with the E, now you can see the pop again. Now let's set up ad number 2. This one's going to be set for not containing green. So we'll choose the does not contain, and we'll enter the value green and save it. Okay, to test this one out, we'll actually just type in the word green. And if green is found, we won't show the pop. Now let's try greener. Well, green is still contained in greener, so we still won't see it. So now let's take off a few letters and just make it GRE. And as you can see, the pop is shown. So that's what you do when you don't want something to show if something's in the URL. And for the third pop, we're going to look at custom condition. So go ahead and click the PopLogic so you can open it up and choose custom condition. And for the value, we're actually going to create our own value here. In this little demo, you can see it. We actually have a line right here that demonstrates that. But before we can do that, you can't use and or. You actually have to use ampersand and ampersand, or the vertical key, two verticals together, or the pipe command together. That's the or. So that's how you use and or. And if you look at our statement, it says if this code or this special exists, but it's not Tuesday, then show the pop. So that's how we do it. We're going to actually just paste this in here and demonstrate that just as it is. So pasting it and saving it and let the delivery network close. We'll take a look and see how this one works. Okay, let's go ahead and test that code 57 now. So I'm typing that in the URL, but you see it's not showing. It's still showing the green. And that's because it's the first rule that it will find. We still have the green rule in there, which is firing before our third rule. So let's get rid of the green rule by clicking its PopLogic, setting it to blank, and then clearing it out and saving it. This will allow us to use the third pop-up rule. Now let's give this one a test. I'm going to type in code 57, and that should bring up the red pop, which it does. Now let's try special offer. But actually, to be very clear, it's special dash offer. Let's see if that brings up the red pop. And it does. So for this condition, it was code 57 or special offer and not Tuesday. So let's go ahead and add Tuesday into the URL and see if that stops the pop from showing. And as you can see, it does. So there you go. Multiple ways to do the same thing with PopLogic.